はて。はてさて。どこに行こうかな。南の方かな。さあ、新しい出会いがあるぞ。
There are clothes inside. Cheap, sick.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded. The box smells like cat piss.
きついぞ。
Economical, but also trendy. Look first.
どうだ。
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. So, this jacket is the apex of hue. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty.
ウィンドブレー
It's
カー。
only $4.50 for you, sir.
たっけえな。
You see a Samaran street vent. The name, Ceiling.
シーリング。
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
俺が来るかどうかどうだっていい。警察としてなんか聞きた
You're
ことあ
right,
る。
officer. 100%. No, you mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to. No problem here.
転売屋
officer.
だ、転売
I
屋。
get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
Wait, Humanex. Humanitarian aid.
What? Look, officer, I'm just a retailer. You'd have to talk to my supplier if you.
うんふん。
Interesting.
What's it?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom. Good joke, officer.
You glance around the decrepit buildings. The misery.
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
It is, yes.
うんふん。
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could.
my man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the Gossamer state. Yeah, that's the main thing about you. Freedom is great. No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already anything for you.
金ごせ。
No need to dress this way.
Oh, okay. Ah, yes.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe?
Sorry, detective.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez. Of course, it's time to become a citizen of the kingdom of. I knew we could trust you. Remember, real.
両親の王国。白いシャツ着た。やべえやつだろこいつ。
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a.
You like sunglasses, officer?
Abort. These are.
Damn, officer!
They're perfect for concealment.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Are you sure? But
These are all bought.
these are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool.
No luck.
스페사.
That visor is perfect for you.
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against the sun.
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's
그.この辺か、川沿いの何軒っての。質屋だ。質屋でなんか、てか俺の銃とか質屋にあるとか言ってなかったっけ。
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some big men on big horses.
Frank from Nigerian nights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and
This is what the loyalists look like. Yes, at first. Then the white.
Which one? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the revolution.
this set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive.
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win. I don't like either set very much, to be honest. But there are many parents among my customers.
Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow. Most of them are just broken toys. The boomboxes on the shelf look well. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Is the Harman Welshie W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul. If police work means playing tapes, sure, you can use it for that. Absolutely, I've tested each one myself.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamp. The light pole has been carefully cut and the wiring has been redone.
Yes, officer, as you see, it was brought to me to be...
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever.
700 real.
高っ。
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying.
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation large or... Well, there are the cost of removal and rewiring. The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary
変えるんだ。
fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light...
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print. Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you. Smells like worn cotton, and a little worn cotton with a side of flea market or...
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your...
It's the man from Kendal.
walking away from his burning village. Yes. The man from Yelmdale is the hero of a series of popular books, but in fact, most people don't think that man from
Kendal isn't a real.
Neither is the man a real man, of course. But both the man and Hjelmdal are an ontological necessity. But, I mean, even if the man from...
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal. 2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
But why? I deal in goods, not services. It's not often that I see officers from the... What can I do for you? I haven't had any problems myself.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for... As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
売りたいものがあるんだが、価格設定おかしい。
Let me have a look. Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of... A photic path, counter-radiance network, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Alright, let's see it. Oh, no. I don't need bloodthirsty mercenaries knocking on my door. Besides, this gear costs a fortune.
It feels like he would have accepted the risk if he hoped to profit from it. It's not greed, though. Deep down, he's a gambler.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, a drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them. Rolodon is just something I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
He's taking for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Late, so I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from... There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has so much disappointment. No one's. Everyone's. A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the... I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery.
No one likes to see what you have to see. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on...
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
今日同じ質問をした客がいた。彼女にすぐ撃った。あんたが数日前に土に入れた銃を。
What? Soul? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
You
With Kim here too. That just sounded.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia, and I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions, the unhealthy kind. She didn't seem like a policeman,
Pig.
although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit. Truth be told, she was...
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the street.
やばすぎるだろ。
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
My apologies, officer, but I have...
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everett wasn't lying and the Union can track her down in time.
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon. They went their way. It was a trip, but you know...
Wait, then it might be true. Everett's claims.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Of course. Sure thing. Sure, man.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know you're a copper. Yes. Guess what's yours? Yes, sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
面目ない。
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get... That won't happen. Mazovian socioeconomics. 0.000% of communism has been built.
6時間。背面つけといた方がいいな。つけるなら。さて。ああ、そっかそっか。水門壊れてるって言ってたやつか。
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this panel. Usually closes the water lock. Turn. You pull the lever all the way up until nothing happens. Nothing happens. A cop. The spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on...
Good morning to you, officers.
Uh-huh.
A burly man hangs out by... His posture is relaxed, despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a water lock. The rest of the... It's supposed to operate the water lock, but as noted, it's all junk right now. Disabled. Safety measure. Turns out the panel needs a... It'll be restarted on Wednesday morning. You want to do the honors when the time comes? Suit yourself. Just drop by on...
The coast part of the map is inaccessible until the third day.
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins. Sure thing.
It is salty.
Yo,
It is
stop.
savory. It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salad.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
A crumpled billboard reading Samaran. The signed billboard has fallen on the
サマラ
water.
バーダーとなんだ
Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it. Just some tasteless advertising at the bottom of a canal. A crumpled billboard. The signed billboard.
こっちには行けないのか。この辺は行けないな。もうここが下の泊まりなのか。隙間入れたのか。タバコをゲットした。
Now it's turning into a kind of a.
アートすることなくなっちゃったな。ゲットした瓶を売りに行くか。
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else I can do?
That was easy. Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo.
A warehouse?
倉庫
I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the
3 リアル
and
や
the
った。
money appears with a. You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and a small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
薬だね。回復薬とかがあるんだろうな、ここに。さてさて、3日目にならない限りは海の方には行けない。
Looking for something odd?
Can I help you?
さすがにお金代
Real?
払うか。
Good. You got the room for the night, but
How could anyone forget asshole?
Asshole. ちの方がダサい警官っぽいな。21時以降になったらこれやるって感じか。OK。そっか、勝手に時間進められるんだっけ確か。
The door is closed. This door, as you hold the metal, still nothing the lieutenant gives you. You should punch a fucking up.
Hey, what did...
That felt, don't. You hear the murmur of blood in your ears.
Hmm.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of tape viscera. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here. He nods.
And by that you mean crimes against humanity? I have no idea what that means.
The bed is still cold from the broken.
勝手には休めないのか。まだなんかやること
The window stands broken. The morning light hurt. The morning light hurts you. The morning light.
何もできない。
The window stands broken.
一旦今日はここまでかな。